When I look to my side, Sachi's watching me with an anxious expression on her face.
もしかしてあまりお口に合いませんでしたか?
No, I think I would classify your shortbread as tasty. As portable food goes, I've eaten plenty of truly vile field rations. It would be rude to even compare real military food to this mild, pleasant stuff.
それにしては怖いくらいに真剣な顔をされていましたけど。
Man, I think I've already talked about this before, but like, even in real life, I've got this like, just this, I guess you could say frightening face, but it's just my face. Like, I'm not trying to show emotion. I'm just like, okay, I'm here. And me just being like, okay, I'm here is apparently like me looking pissed as hell. I should be used to it by now, but Sachi's perceptiveness still takes me by surprise at times.
もし洗濯物や掃除のことで悩んでいるなら、私でもお力になれると思いますが。
No, domestic chores aren't involved.
では。
Well, to make it short, I was thinking that I'd like to become better friends with you, Sachi.
もしかして私、今、
God damn
夜
it.
のお誘いを受けたのでしょうか?
Jesus Christ. What?
仲良くするという言葉には、そういう意味が含まれている場合があると本で学んだ記憶があります。
I should be used to it by now, but Sachi's talent for seriously warped misinterpretations of my words still takes me by surprise at times. Yes, sometimes there can be a nonce like that, but that's not what I meant just now. Look, we're classmates, right? I just thought it might be nice to learn a little bit more about you eventually. That's all.
なるほど、そういう意味だったんですか。
Yeah.
それなら、私も風見さんと仲良くしたいです。
That a fact?
はい。
There's a natural smile on Sachi's face as she speaks. If one of my classmates can speak those words to me with an expression like that, maybe I've begun to find a place for myself in this school. What amazing dialogue. When I glance back at Sachi, she's already returned her attention to her meal. She's our class representative and the quiet, I should say, peacemaker of our group. But above all else, she's something of an unpredictable girl. I'm aware that I don't understand her very well. Even so, I fully meant what I just said to her just now. Everyone at this school may be a special case, but surely a little mutual understanding isn't too much to hope for. Anyway, thanks for the meal. Unfortunately, even as I mumbled these words to myself, Hamane's unwieldy mass of a lunch lay in ambush, awaiting my return. And it is still the 5th day. Lovely. Oh, great. This is our favorite character here, boys and girls. Our favorite character. Michiru's crooning, whatever that is, to herself. It's not particularly pleasant to listen to, but then again, humming is one of the few forms of musical expression that exists solely for the satisfaction of the performer. Sometimes it's a natural outflowing of happiness in a moment of relaxation, but at other times it's an attempt to calm the nerves in a moment of crushing stress. I don't know which psychological state has given rise to Michiru's song, but I do know how I can subtly manipulate her mood. I sneak up behind Michiru and softly synchronize my voice with her song. Yeah, I'm not doing that nya stuff. That is, I tried doing that before, back in the Everlasting Summer, or whatever that was. And, yeah, that was a horrible time. And now I begin to gradually alter the melody, keeping every individual change small enough that she won't catch on. Jesus Christ, this dialogue. This best dialogue ever. Michiru spins around flustered. Her face reveals sheer uncomprehending bewilderment. By slowly changing my upbeat melody into a grim funeral march, I guided her own song down the same dark path. But my victim clearly doesn't realize this was my doing. Yo, something the matter?
いや、どうもしてないんだけど、明るい気持ちだったのに、 すごく陰鬱な方向に引っ張られたような気がして。
Has she not like noticed us? Like that was so like visible. Oh, that's a pity.
あんた何もしてないわよね。
Anything? Who, me? Like what?
何もしてない。
Despite its inherently subtle nature, whatever that is, manipulation of this sort can dramatically influence human behavior through its effects of the subconscious. For example, I could persistently hold eye contact with Michiru as we speak. This can be mildly intimidating in its own right, but the effect increases insignificantly when I wait for her to blink before doing the same. By quickly opening my eyelids before her, Michiru would soon be under the illusion that I never blink. What's more, it's very rare for anyone to consciously notice that this is taking place. Instead, a nagging sense of unease grows in the back of their mind. Use enough of these tricks and outright psychological manipulation is possible, but this time the humming game proves sufficient for my objective of screwing with Michiru. I am out of breath.
なんだか調子狂っちゃうわね。
Yeah, sorry about that.
なんであんたが謝るのよ。やっぱり何かしたの。
You really have to be more specific. What are you accusing me of?
それがわからないから困ってるんでしょ。とにかく許さないからね。
Michiru jabs her forefinger in my direction, her eyes smoldering with aggression. Why get so bent out of shape over something like this?
普通に四角じゃないわよ。普通でしょ、普通。
I don't agree with that. True, but that's not a good thing. You know, someone once said that relationships are like a mirror.
自分の態度が相手に反映されるってこと？
Huh, that was pretty deep. Yes, that's how mirrors usually work. Your approach seems to involve repeatedly bashing your head against the glass. Planning to go to Looking Glass Land? Just so you know, Humpty Dumpty's currently sitting in a carton in my fridge.
どういう意味？よくわかんないんだけど。
I'm as confused as her. Alright, I'll give you the short version. Michiru, you tend to treat others with all the friendliness and charm of a lollipop-sucking brat who's just been denied a new toy.
これは私の性格だから仕方ないじゃない。もう直しようがないのよ。
I suppose not.
そうよ、仕方ないのよ。あんまりそういうこと言うとローリングそばっとするわよ。
Michiru shadow boxes in my general direction while making little kapow sounds. Seems she has no idea what a rolling sobat or whatever that is actually is.
素直になる訓練をするのよさ。
And here's our another favorite character.
マキナ。チルチルは確かにツンデレ。だけど素直になったらきっと可愛い女の子になると思うのよ。というわけで素直になる特訓をしたらいいと思うのよさ。そんなの嫌よ。私は私でいたいの。
Training, is it? What do you have in mind?
ちょっと聞いてる？無視しないでよね。マイナスとマイナスをかけるとプラスになるでしょ。だから素直じゃない2人をくっつければ素直になると思うのよさ。
That's actually possible. Makina, my friend, you seem to have equated numerical multiplication with sticking people together. Are you sure the same rules apply?
それはいいの。というわけでユミちゃんとチルチルをくっつけてみればいいのよさ。
I knew it was leading to that. Are you planning on literally tying them to each other with rope or what? It might prove a little tricky. I suppose gluing them together with whatever that is, resin, is also an option.
そういうことなのよさ。ではチルチルには悪いけどちょっと気絶してもらうのよ。
Makina swiftly circles by Michiru and delivers a sharp karate chop to the back of her neck. あり？ちょっと何すんの？めっちゃ痛いんだけど。 I thought that was actually going to knock her out.
いや テレビとかだとこれで気絶するのよさ。おかしいな。
おかしいのはあんたでしょ。いきなり首の後ろをチョップして、もし気絶でもしたらどうするのよ。
いやだからそれが目的で。あ、空飛ぶ円盤。
Wait, what?
どこに？
いや
だからなんなの？
おかしいな。
Michiru, I'm growing curious about this Yao Chi you keep mentioning. Friend of yours?
痛いってことよ。首に衝撃が走るとなぜか蛇行になるのよ。っていうかユージ、あんたマキナを止めなさいよね。
あ、空飛ぶんで
んでげって何？
What the fuck?
う
Is she gonna fall over?
やったか。
あんたいい加減にしなさいよね。
あれれれ、おかしいな。ねえねえ、なんでテレビみたいに気絶しないの？
That's pure fiction. You're not gonna knock anyone out that way unless you get the angle absolutely perfect. Even then, misjudge the force and you can end up doing irreversible damage. It's not something you should try at home.
そうなのか。それはチルチルに悪いことしたのよさ。
Well, I guess I could have been quicker about telling you myself.
首の後ろがズキズキする。
そうだ、あっちの方法は。
Oh my god. Well, I'm sure you've heard that a blow to the abdomen can be particularly effective, but...
いやー、みぞおちパンチ。
Jesus Christ. But as I said, you shouldn't attack someone's vital points for no good reason. You're running the risk of causing lasting harm.
おー、チルチル、顔が真っ青になってるのよさ。それどうやんの？
Now, Machina, it's not as though Michiru intentionally drained all her color from her face. She's simply experiencing temporary breathing problems as the result of a sharp impact to her abdomen. Don't you have something to say to her?
あ、そっか。チルチル、ごめんよ。
Well, this took an interesting turn. I think she's trying to tell us something. As she isn't currently capable of speech, we should read her lips.
別に謝ってほしいわけじゃないんだからね、と言ってるのよさ。
Even under violent torture, her tsundere spirit remains unbroken. You must admit the girl has guts.
ズハ
いい加減にしなさいよね。なんでグーで腹パンしてんのよ。オラスキー。
そうじゃないのよさ。私はただチルチルに素直になってほしくて、そうしたら可愛い女の子になるんじゃないかなって。
私はこれでやってるんだから邪魔しないでよね。どうかなさいましたか？
God damn it, now Sachi's here.
サッチ、それがね、チルチルが気絶してくれなくて困っているのよさ。
気絶？後遺症が残ってもいいのであればではあるけど。
God damn, dude. Unfortunately, we do mind. Come on, Machina. You've given her a pretty good beating already. I hardly think I hardly think there's any need to render her unconscious, is there?
いやいや、気絶してロープで縛る、それが今のチルチルには必要なの。なんもかわいそうなことはないの。むしろいいことなのよさ。
いいこと？なるほど、それなら気絶させなくちゃいけないね。
そうなのよ、サッチン、頼むのよさ。
何よ。
後遺症はダメだから。
Jesus Christ, she's so quiet. Sachi stares fixedly at Michiru. You know what? That's where we're going to save it, because I'm going over my time now. So anyways, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this session. Very short session, I know. Only like 30 minutes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like and all that sweet jazz. And I'll see you in the next session of the Fruit of Grisaia.